Good evening, and it is final time in the Youth Basketball Champions League. You can see the results today. I joined you for, of course, Porsche BBA Ludwigsburg's defeat to Tofas Bursa in the battle for third. Well, now it's Filou Oostende against Rytas Vilnius for the title, for the championship of the Youth Basketball Champions League. Join the conversation, #YouthBCL, and of course, in the comment section on the YouTube broadcast, live around the world, wherever you are. We are so happy you joined us. Well, David fought Goliath. Buster Douglas, near to Buster Keaton there, fought Mike Tyson. Rocky fought a lot of people. This one, if Filou Oostende pull it off, would top them all. I mean, Rytas Vilnius have utterly dominated all before them in their 3 games to get to this final. Filou Oostende, they fought with guile, they fought with grit, and they got the job done in their previous 3 games. Now they face the ultimate test, the ultimate challenge. Rytas Vilnius, a side that has impressed so much depth, so much talent throughout this competition. Can Filou Oostende show that the underdog will have its day? Well, we are getting ready for this game. We are so happy that you're all joining us here. This one promises to be simply fascinating. So much talent across the board. Obviously, most of the comments, most of the look will be at who Rytas Vilnius have. But Vince Cianca for Filou Oostende, keep an eye for him at point guard, was only 2 rebounds away from a triple-double yesterday in the semi-final victory over Ludwigsburg. And yeah, he's a special young player. He's one to watch. Some great talent across the board here. Like the name that's jumping off the page for everybody, obviously, for this tournament, not just for Rytas Vilnius, is of course Ignas Urbonas, who played in the Basketball Champions League proper, the senior competition, with Rytas this season. And well, can he deliver in this game as well? He is the top scorer for Rytas Vilnius through their opening 3 games, averaging 18 a game. But this team has so much talent so far across the board. All 12 players on the scoreboard in yesterday's win over Tofas. Tofas, of course, then bouncing back with style today to get that 3rd place W. See the players just getting together. We're going to pause shortly for introductions. But Oostende, as you can see, will be in their yellow. Rytas will be in their black, having worn the cream yesterday. This place is going to get loud as well, folks. The Lithuanian fans always come, and this place is no exception. So Filou Oostende getting introduced first. I know that Julian the Winter has a strong support personally in this chat, so all the best to Julian in this game. Obviously all the best to all the players. We're about to have a little pre-game exchange. The Rytas players tapping each other up here. In the chat, more balanced than yesterday when it comes to the who will win pick. 61% of you saying Rytas Vilnius versus 39% of you saying Oostende. Thanks all of you for joining, of course. Rytas, huge favorites for this game. the players. And Rytas players just exchanging some gifts with the Oostende players. Always nice to see this. It's that little special bit that adds to it, you know, adds to it all. And look how hyped the Rytas players are at mid-court. They want this so much. We're still 4 minutes from tip. And Snicker, Danusius, Buginus, Vividis. Marutis, and of course their bonus, just some of the players we expect to be saying the names of repeatedly today. But of course, Filou Oostende, they got Peters, they got Verniers, they got Kapajans, they got of course Vince Chionka. They have ballers. They are not here just to show up, they are here but they believe they can bring this trophy back to Belgium. And what a huge achievement it would be for not just the club, for Filou Oostende, but for Belgian basketball if they do. It's already a great achievement getting to this decider, taking on some quality sides along the way, bringing a Belgian team to a European final. We used to see it on the women's side, of course, but not so much with the men. Those who's joining us, it's been a great week in Manisa. So much good basketball, and now we're about to bring it to its epic conclusion. Filou Oostende, hoping they are Luke going up against the Death Star. Well, here are our three officials. We've had a great mix of officials from around the world this week as we get a 3-minute call from them. Croatia, Honduras, and Bulgaria. Martin Vulic will be our lead official. Just a final word for both these sides. 2.5 minutes to go. There's what it's all about. There's where we see is Poshis, Muskevicius, Sergeidas, Urbonis, and Danusius, the starting five for Rytas Vilnius. Muskevicius for context. Double-digit rebounds yesterday. Only the 2 points. That's how much they can spread this ball around. Gintaras Hatziulis, the head coach, has come here expecting one thing and one thing only, and that is to walk out with that trophy. Well, it's Dan Peters, Vince Chionka, Tim Verniers, Lars Kapajans, and Ido Bruno Bruins starting for Oostende. Plenty of talent there. That man Julian Rotzer is going to have a lot of pressure on his shoulders. When he steps in before Chionka and Chionka sits, he's going to have to make sure they can maintain that level. Martin Caron knows his side faces an enormous challenge. The last 24 hours will have been spent getting ready for this opponent. They knew pretty early on, watching the Rytas versus Tofaş game, that there was only one team coming out of that. Oostende had a couple of hours extra rest. That did nothing for Ludwigsburg earlier, it has to be said, but will it in any way benefit them? It's hard to say, because Oostende had a much tougher challenge, even though they finished earlier. Whereas, of course, with Rytas, they were able to go very deep in their bench, giving everybody significant rest as well as significant minutes. There are the Tofaş crew getting some updates, having a look around. Tofaş, of course, took that bronze earlier. So a youngster getting some advice before the game gets underway. It's part of the Oostende support. They were loud and proud yesterday. And of course, as always, you know, this young man is from Kaunas, but well, it's Vilnius, the capital, being represented today, but of course, Rytas attract players from all over Lithuania. One of the great academies globally in basketball. They can't let the occasion get to them. Oostende have got to play their type of basketball. They got to believe. This man, Vince Chionka, so much on his shoulders. Skella, he was the last player to get on the scoreboard for Rytas yesterday, but got 5 offensive boards before he got his first bucket. He was a workhorse, even as the 11th or 12th guy on that roster. This is what they are bringing. Kabajans, he's a man who suffers no fools. He plays that type of basketball. He gets it done. Peters, he is a serious scorer. But here is the starting 5 of Rytas Vilnius. Lutkovic is there, expecting to be a creator-in-chief. The final of the Youth Basketball Champions League. Filou Oostende in yellow. Rytas Vilnius in black. Here we go. Well, a tip is not so much won as it is just bumped out of bounds for an Oostende inbound, so it's a bit of a letdown. A tip just leads either to a foul or out of bounds straight away. Vince Janka finds Verniers. There's Kapajans. Inside to Verniers, lovely ball back to Vince Chianca, and it's a lead for Vilnius. Rytas Vilnius up. Sorry, for Oostende, my apologies. Oostende up early. Inside, lovely work. Put back. No good. Gets his own putback. Again, no good. Again gets it. And on the 4th time of asking, there's a bucket for Vilnius. So they are level 2 apiece. Peters flipping it out. Papajans. Peters has to watch his handle. Gets it up, but can't get it in. Out of bounds. Well, Dan Peters, more ball handling of that possession than we're expecting from him. Lutkovic versus Chianca. Oh, lovely movement here by Rytas Vilnius. And there's Urbonis, bounce pass inside, but well, not the best read, but here's Urbonis with the floater. And Vilnius take their first lead of the game, 4-2, through Ignas Urbonis. Lovely offload, and it's all square. Verniers ties it up at 4. Vince Chianca, lovely dime on that. I'm loving this confidence from Oostende to start out. Vince Chianca just getting a nice smile from Martin Caron there. He is letting Vilnius know that, listen, we're not afraid. We are here to bring it to you. We're not here to lie down. Lutkovic. Bounce pass inside. Outside, 4-3. No good. They will say Oostende ball. It went off to Nucius last. Peters on ball handling duty yet again. This is quite an interesting wrinkle. Having him rather than Vince Chianca as a primary ball handler early. And he is going to the line, is Dan Peters. It's an interesting wrinkle, but it's one that's working early. Sergeidas called there. And the lead is back with Oostende. We're only 2 minutes in, but folks, trust me. Every minute Oostende make Vilnius doubt themselves is so important in this game. He misses the second. Offensive board for Vince Chianca. Chianca. Well, it's touched out of bounds by a Rytas Vilnius player. Chianca. Over and back is called. That will be Rytas Vilnius ball. And every error like that for Filou Oostende is going to hurt them. Now, they had huge turnover issues in the first quarter of their semi-final win. Or they still led at the end of it, should be noticed, but 8 turnovers to Ludwigsburg yesterday. Cannot even dream of such a nightmarish repeat. Short clock, it's got to go up from the corner. No good. Offensive board. Inside, and there's Vilnius back on front. And mixing up the ball handlers here is Verniers. Now he goes to Vince. Tionka. Could be the Kopajans. Kopajans. No good. Board goes to Danusius. Danusius. Oh, tried to go coast to coast, but he didn't get the execution on the end of it. But the putback is good. Pocius. Vilnius by 3. Game's largest lead. Kopajans ties it up from deep. Big time bucket for a man who's all business. Vicious. Top. Danusius draws the foul and is going to the line. Danusius the line. Makes the first. Two of 2 for Danusius. It's a 10-8 leader Vilnius. 3.5 minutes gone. Peters ties it up again. Dan Peters. Vicious. Danusius. Inside. Foul goes against Kopajans. Didn't get close to continuation, so it stays 10-all. Oh, Danusius had to save that one. Step away, corner 3, no good. Offensive board inside, and the finish is good, and he's getting the bonus. Is Bubnius. And this is what we mean when we say Rytas Vilnius are deep. Bubnius, up until yesterday's and through the first 2 games, was the top scorer for Rytas Vilnius. He's been coming off the bench, so they have scoring, they have defense, they have it all, and they have it so deep down to the 11th and 12th man. Bubnius for the bonus shot. Makes it. 13 plays 10. Gabrielis Bubnius. Vince Tionka. Gets to Vernius. Vernius, lovely turn inside and great finish. Well plays 13. Lukavicius takes that bump, goes for the 3, doesn't get it, but the putback is no good. But it's another offensive board for Rytas Vilnius. Inside Bubnius. It's a 15-12 lead, and it's a big turnover, and it's Ignacio de Bonas. And Vilnius are up by 5. The pressure is Vince Tionka. Somehow avoids a turnover. The 3 drops. Well, the bounce of the ball went just about where Kopajans needed it, and he took care of the rest. 15 plays 17. Ignacio Bonus can't keep his handle. Vilnius turns it over. Vince Cianca leading the break. Here's Cianca on his own. Travel. Oh, wasteful. Wasteful. Vince wanted Caron to call for a coach's challenge, but Caron actually saw what happened with his foot. Opted not to use it. Vilnius still up by 2. Vilnius has, well, options always. And the 3 drops. It's a 5-point lead for Vilnius. 20 plays 15. Peters makes it rain. You better believe Oostende are here to fight. Dan Peters drains it. Driving inside, outside, corner 3. It drops. Vilnius lead back up to 5. Dan Peters feeling the pressure. Bit of interchange. Driving through. Gotta watch his handle as Verniers. Verniers fighting. He's going to the line. Verniers had some free throw shooting issues yesterday compared to his teammates who were largely brilliant from the line. Verniers wasn't terrible, don't get me wrong, just wasn't all that consistent. Let's see how he gets on this time. Drains the first. Great job, young man. And 2 of 2 for Verniers. 1 possession game. Keeping it simple so far, Rytas. Oostende hanging in there perfectly with them. Some great D so far in his possession. Roll that clock down and got the turnover. Vince Cianca now needs an option, needs an outlet. He gets one. And Dan Peters. Peters. Oh, he's cooking. He's shaking. He's baking. And to offload. Cianca with the short clock. Cianca steps back for 3. No good, and it's a fast break from Ignas Urbonas to put Vilnius back up by 5. Dan Peters. Vince Cianca. Cianca. Foul is called, and it's going to be against Snitska. It's one of the easier calls our officials will have to make today. Bounce pass inside. Blocked. Ignas Urbonas through traffic out to the corner for 3. And it drops. Timeout Oostende. And this is what we were worried about with Oostende. That once Vince Cianca sat, would young Jules Rytas be able to match his production? And well, an immediate answer from Vilnius to that. timeout there for Oostende. Much calmer on the Rytas Vilnius side. Vilnius with the inbounds. Dan Peters on his own. Turns it over. Ignas Urbonas switching hands inside, through the block and in the bucket. Vilnius lead by 10. Rotzer, he needs a big possession here. Bounce pass inside. Exchange. The turnover. The opportunity. And here's Ignas Urbonas with the jam. And things are starting to feel ominous. Papayanzi, if ever this is time for this man to step up, it's now. Business-like baller. Goes out 4-3. Drains it. Oh, that was huge. Verniers puts it back to single digits as a deficit. Quick interchange. Through the gap. He'll get the continuation and he's going to the foul line. The lead is 11. A chance to make it 12 at the line. Sorry for the slight technical issues we're having right now. We will have full commentary back with you very shortly. Please bear with us. We will be back with full commentary very shortly. Live here. It's a 12-point lead for Rytas Vilnius over Oostende. Now goes bonus. What's there drawing it? What's there at the line? Makes the first. Two of two from the line for Rotzer. Lead by 10. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. Flips it out. Oof, a bit too much mustard on that. Clock's against him. Goes for three. No good. Oostende can be patient with the ball here. Eight seconds. Well convinced Chiang could do. He offloads to Verniers. Verniers has to put it up, and it's blocked out of there. And Martin Caron and the Oostende players arguing that was basket interference, that it was on its downward arc. I am very skeptical of that. You can see on the replay that I don't think you can argue that ball was already going down. to me looks about as clean a block as you're going to get. Seeing it here. It has to clearly be on its descent. I can't see any beginning of a descent there. So at the end of the first quarter, it's 25 plays 35. Great job by our director, though, to get those replays to us so quickly. As you can see, Oostende, well, their three-pointers are keeping them competitive, but they are being dominated in pretty much every other aspect. That they've only given up 2 more turnovers than Rytas is probably their biggest win, so to speak, but they still need to somehow keep their ball security even better than it already is. Again, our apologies for the slight issues we had in the first quarter with the stream there, folks. Should be back all perfect now. Obviously, we got great coverage of that block at the very end of the first quarter by Vilnius. Julian de Winter, though, getting his first action of the game, it looks like, and I know he's got a lot of support in the chat, so all the best to Julian. Bit of chats between Vince Jonka, Ignace Bonus, and the referee before we get back underway here. And the ball is inbounded. Oh, terrible turnover there by Lukavicius. Opportunity here. Oh, great bit of defense, I was going to say, but he got it through, did Rotsert. Young man's finding his confidence. Back within single digits. Driving is Urbonas. Step back, Urbonas. No, defensive board for Verniers. Vince Jonka. Jonka. Back to Rotsert. Inside. Long three from Verniers is back iron. Easy defensive board. And here comes the break now. Urbonas. As you like it. The lead is 10 again. Rotsert on the ball. Julian de Winter into the corner. Outside long three from Vince Jonka. Only gets air, but we've got an off-ball foul. Well, given how wildly off that shot was, I think Lukavicius got a bit too caught up in his own issues. Vince Jonka inbounds. Peters, Rotsert. Dancing through. Goes for three. Oh, gets an offensive board, does Vince Jonka. Dan Peters, step back, doesn't go for the three. Rotsert driving. Oh, he couldn't find Verniers, and it's going to be a ball for Rytas Vilnius. I think Verniers thought there was a Rytas hand that touched it last. It looked a pretty clear cut when there was off his to me. Smith got the ball. Rolling with Snitka. Well, not a whole lot Vilkas knew about it, but he avoided the turnover. Bustling through and blocked. And foul is drawn. Look here, it's just with the very obvious grab there of the arm of Vilkas. Yeah, you're not allowed to do that in basketball. Ignace bonus, soft finish, the lead is 12. Vince Cianca. Let's hear it. Cianca. Just about avoids a turnover. Dan Peters. Oh, what a lovely finish by Dan Peters. Back to a 10-point gap. Slows it inside. And the foul happens. Vince Cianca with quite the reaction there. That's a very gifable reaction from Vince Cianca. Oh, corner three. Oh, that was a lovely stroke. Goodness. Makes it a 13-point lead. Largest Vilnius has held in this game. Up against back to Verniers. Bounce pass outside. Looks like it will stay yellow ball. Yes, it will. It will be Filou Oostende ball. Good hustle, but just not the touch that was needed there from Ignace bonus. Vince Cianca will be doing the inbound. Cianca to Verniers. Soft touch finish, but it doesn't roll in. Oh, the anti-roll. Outside. Bounce inside from Snitka, and free throws are coming. Ruckert's called again. Vilnius, no debate there about the contact. Verniers taking a seat. Bruins back in. Misses the first. Makes the second. 14-point lead for Rytas Vilnius, their new game high. Oh, lovely offload. Can Peters swish? No. Defensive board. Rytas in control here. And foul is drawn. It'll be on Dan Peters this time. Cornelius Snitka drawing it. At the baseline, in the corner. Options aplenty. He wants to call his own number here, does Snitka. Can't get it to roll. Lead stays at 16. Rytas Oostende have already committed 4 fouls, so it's bonuses from here on out for any more fouls they commit. Dan Peters. From serious pressure, couldn't make a connect. Rolling round. Corner three is good. The lead Grows again to 17 now. Papayan's blocked up. Vilnius taking serious control now. The three, he ignores it, goes through with the floater. That doesn't work. The putback is missed. Leads to the 17. Vince Cianca. Bruins back to Cianca. Kapayans floats it, makes it. Gap is back to 15 points. Midpoint in second quarter. Corner three, no good. Peters at the board. Peters is fouled. That's no Rytas. Referee's checking the replay here on the call. Checking the nature of the foul. Has been upgraded, as you can see. Too unsportsmanlike. Has both two shots and the possession. He makes them both. 13 between the sides. Oostende are not going away. Since Cianca inbounds. There he is. Gets in. Can't get the finish. Defensive board. And Lutkovicius. Danusius. Back with Lutkovicius. Tries to go for the corner. Turnover. Big play there. Dan Peters. Peters needs an option. Goes back against Cianca. Quick exchange. Dan Peters driving. Blocked, but fouled. Shooter's roll for Dan Peters in that free throw. 2 of 2. And in it goes. No, somehow he couldn't finish it off. Elbow, no. 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Oostende down 11, but very much in the fight. Great defensive hustle though there by Rytas Vilnius. And it's an off-ball foul, and that will mean free throws because it's Oostende in the bonus quite a while. Or bonus at the line. His side leads by 11. You can join the conversation, #YouthBCL, and of course in the chat on our live stream on YouTube. Thank you all for joining us wherever you are around the world. And he's 2 of 2. Vilnius. Long three from Cianca. No. We just looking to roll here. They're up by 13. 3 minutes left in the first half. From the corner. No. Offensive board. Great hustle. Bounce pass is beautiful. Inside. Going to the line. Vilnius is at the line. Makes the first. This would bring up 50 if he makes it. And he does. Quickly called on the foul there. So his bonus is all round to the end of this half. Rotzert, and he's going to the line. Makes the first. Oh, gets the bounce to go his way on the second. 13 between the sides, 2 and change left in this first half. Oh, what a pass inside, but can her bonus finish? He's fouled by Julian de Winter. That's it, just making sure de Winter doesn't exacerbate the situation at all. Their bonus makes the first. Two of 2 for Ignis or bonus. The lead goes back to 15. Vince Cianca. Getting marshaled well by Lutkevicius. Through they go, but no good. What a bounce pass. Can they finish it off? Lutkevicius. Inside. Outside. Danusius. Oh, he drains the 3. And timeout is called by Filou Oostende. They trail by 18. Vince Cianca. And the ball, Cianca. Driving through. Lutkevicius. Up it goes. He's going to the... No, travel is called, in fact. Wow. I thought the referees were calling the foul there. We'll see here. Oh yeah, very obviously as well. Excellent call by our officials. What's theirs? Flip it out. Corner 3, no good. That will be a Rytas ball. 1 minute to play in this first half. Rytas up by 18. But Oostende giving them, frankly, the biggest test they've had so far in this tournament. Lutkevicius. Oh, lovely soft one through. And that was just simply out of bounds, and that will be Oostende ball. Yeah, no foul there by Julian de Winter. That's it. Final minute of action here. Vilnius. He is fouled and he is going to the line. Danusius, well, Danusius don't call for the foul, but I think it was Posh who's the one that was more upset. Vilnius misses the first. Final 40 seconds. 17 between these sides. Floating it through, and there will be free throws. Well, Julie de Winter, I think, managed to get 2 Rytas players there. So you can consider bonuses will be at the line. This is the first. And there will be a 3.9 second difference between shot and game clock. Oh, of 2 from the line. Gap is 17. Janko wants to use as much of this clock as he can. Now it's running down. Now they have to make a call. Rossert inside. Verniers. No good. Can the Rytas get something up? The prayer goes up. It doesn't go down, but at the half, Rytas Vilnius comfortably in front. 55-38 over Filou Oostende side that is bringing the fight, but just seems outgunned so far. Join us shortly for the second half. And we are back live for the second half. A big lead for the favourites, Rytas Vilnius, but they aren't out of sight yet. Filou Oostende giving them easily the best challenge they've faced so far in this Youth Basketball Champions League. Can they pull off, well, one heck of a comeback? Oh, it'd still have to be fair, down 17 at the half. And a turnover in the first possession is not what they needed. For those of you just tuning in, it's Rytas in the black, Filou Oostende in the yellow. Corner three. Oh, poor execution. But it will stay a Rytas ball. Oh, lovely bounce pass inside. Simple, soft finish. And the lead is up to 19. Ignis or bonus. You would think he is the clubhouse favourite for tournament MVP. Against Cianca. We will, of course, be staying with you through the presentations at full time. Cianca. Kapayans puts it up, but can't put it in. Nice drive, but fouled on the way by Bruins. I will say that was on the floor. Correct call. Flows to pass out to Danusius. We'll just let Lukavicius go to work. Bounce pass is totally misdirected. Kapayans versus Danusius. Kapayans can't finish again. Ignis or bonus. Bounce pass. Lukavicius. Oh. Force out foul there by Kapayans, and he knew it. You can join the conversation in the chat on our live stream, and of course across social channels using the hashtag YouthBCL. What a week it's been in Manisa. Filou Oostende proved they deserve to be in this final with the fight they brought to Rytas Vilnius, but can they pull off one heck of a comeback? Or bonus. Rytas looking to take their first 20-point lead of the game here. Bounce pass inside, and it drops neatly. 21-point lead for Rytas Vilnius. Arminas Vilkas with the score there. Against Cianca. Bounce pass goes through and no good. Oof. The offensive struggles continue for Oostende. Ignis or bonus likes the look. Can't get it to drop. Kapayans. Verniers. Cianca. Peters. Kapayans for three. Brilliant. Lukavicius through the gap. And the big dunk by Arminas Vilkas. Point blank range. Against Cianca. Step back, Bruins shot can't drop. But the turnover, and Vince Cianca's there. The quick steal and score. Oostende back within 18. And another steal by Vince Cianca. Well, I think we could get a timeout for Rytas Vilnius here very soon, given those back-to-back errors. Instead, he's just going straight to the subs. Snitchka is in. Loads it back. Dan Peters can't get through. Lovely movement here by Rytas Vilnius. But They can't complete it. And it will be an Oostende ball. Well, I saw one of the Rytas players looking for a coach's challenge. They're not. They are going to have a look, and that might well get overturned. So they're assessing who went off last. Looked like it might have touched Verniers on the way out, so there might be a case here. Quite a lot of deep looks here by their referees. I want to make sure they get this right. This is definitely one they are pondering. They want to be sure they get this right. Looks like they are about to come to a decision. Well, no, not quite yet. They want to have one last look. And now they are ready to make their call. So the original decision was Oostende ball. The decision stays Oostende ball. Dan Peters. Kapajans. Peters. Through traffic, but can't finish. Oh no, that's going to be a foul called straight away on Dan Peters. So Oostende with 3 fouls already in this third quarter. 18 between the sides. A bonus to Vilkas. Rytas. Wants a bonus to move for him. So he drives himself and finishes the lead back up to 20. Remember, the biggest lead has been 21. Vince Chianca. Bounce pass inside. Lovely soft touch finish. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see either Dan Peters or Vince Chianca, or maybe even both of them, making the All-Star 5. Goes out to the corner. Vilnius with the 3. The question, of course, is who won't make the All-Star 5 from the Rytas Vilnius side? So many talents have impressed here. Off-ball foul, it looks like. It's the first foul against Rytas Vilnius in this half. Dan Peters. Second foul in quick succession for Rytas Vilnius. Dan Peters is going to the line. Snitka taking the seat. The gap at 21 right now. Just narrowed down there. This is the largest lead Vilnius has had. They had it a little earlier in this quarter as well. Drops the second one, does Peters, so 20 between the sides. Lukavicius. Lukavicius outside. Ignas Urbonas. Oh, what a block. Flips it. Outside. There's Gianca. Oh, quick turnover by Verniers. All Verniers. Ignas Urbonas just giving it to Lukavicius. It's there for a bonus. Through traffic, puts it up and puts it in. Driving down and the foul is called. And that means it's bonus territory from here on out as well. That's the fourth by Vilnius. Lead by 22. It is their largest lead of the game so far. Rytas will take a seat. There's Danusius beside him. There's Gianca. Side trails with 22. Oh, from the baseline, no. The bonus tells him to calm things down. Lukavicius. Ignas. Lukavicius driving through the gap. Offloads it, but I'm entirely clear what the whistle is actually for. Also, just for straight out of bounds, in fact. There's Rytas back in. Against Gianca. From the elbow, Bruins can't make it drop. Great battle from Kopians, but not successful. Lukavicius, well, struggling with his handle there. Coming through, outside, elbow three, no good. Gets his own board, there's her bonus. Oh, the pass is intercepted by the infrastructure. Gianca. What's there? Trying to find a sliver of a gap, but it wasn't there. Going through, bounce pass inside, back to him. In the bucket it goes. Ignas Urbonas, yet again. Against Gianca. Bounce pass into Verniers. Gets blocked by Vilkas. Bonus is up to 24 points. He's got 9 boards as well now to go with 3 assists. There's no fear of who's going to be the MVP at this rate. Sorry for the technical issues there, folks. Sorry for that brief interruption. You didn't miss a bucket. But Ignas Bonus is on 24. He's only 1 board away from the double-double. Off-ball foul. Yeah. Clear hands on the back of Verniers there by Lutkevicius. And that'll be free throws for Oostende. Both teams, bonus territory here. Zach cuts it back. Vilnius had their largest lead of the game there at 24. That is no longer the case. So we have a rogue ball. Definitely not the game ball with that coloration. And he misses the second as Verniers. 23 the lead for Rytas Vilnius. Lutkevicius just about avoids the 8-second violation there. It was dancing dribbling. He almost lost track of time. Bonus recovers, has to offload. He does great work, to be fair. And the bucket follows. Hocius. The lead is 25, the biggest of the game so far. Vince Tianka. Bruins. Oh, nice bank shot from Bruins. Lutkevicius. Oh, behind his back. That was wonderful. Looking for an outlet, looking for an option from the corner, and a 3 drops. The lead is 26 late here in the third. Vince Tianka. Kapayans can't make it drop. 30 seconds and change. It's about 12 seconds between shot and game clock, maybe 13. Oh, just absolutely filthily whips that out. There for Ignas, our bonus! The big finish. And the turnover. The steal is by our bonus. Flips it inside. And he adds an assist to his tally. What a stat line he's going to have at the end of the third. 30 between them. Rytas Vilnius 79, Filou Oostende 49. We are 10 minutes from crowning the champions. start this final quarter. Before, well, barring one of the most extraordinary comebacks in the history of organised sport as we know it, the coronation of Rytas Vilnius as champions yet again. Putting it through. Well, Vilda still worked to collect that pass, and he stepped out of bounds in the process. Oh yeah, you can see the side of his right foot. There's Tianka. He's been largely shut down today. But he's fouled this time by Lukavicius. Quite interesting that Lukavicius is there. Like, no man, I respect you, but I want my own guys pulling me up. Julian de Winter. Oh, nice spin and turn and score. The first bucket of this final quarter. Oostende. 4-3, no good. There's Tianka. Gets it out. The three's no good. And the turnover is quicker, and there's for Julian de Winter to turn it over. Tianka, oh, draws the foul. He's going to the line. Makes the first. Two of two, and the first 4 points of this final quarter have gone the way of Filou Oostende. Create something there. It's into the corner, from the corner. No. One back though. Great work by our Vilkas to get the first points of the final quarter for Rytas Vilnius. Their lead is back to 28. And the question now is, can Filou Oostende stop them from getting 100 up? Because no one has managed that so far. There's a foul off the ball. Inbounds to Peters. Peters. Off-ball foul from Breckert this time. So 28's the gap, 7:55 to go. Vicious. From the elbow, it drops. Sergaitis. There's a new game high lead. It's 31. They're up by now. Vicious call for that foul. That means it's bonus territory from here on out. Vicious taking a seat. That's there. It's another off-ball foul called. Nietzsche is the one called, I think. Indeed it is, and that means free throws coming for Oostende. And Theobald Bruckert. This is the first. Oh, very languid style on that first free throw. Didn't help it at all. Oh, of 2, but offensive board. So it's still a Oostende ball. That's there. It's can't make it float. The Winter fighting for that ball. Gets it back. Gets the assist to Rotzerts. 29 between the sides. From the elbow, it drops. Vilnius with a new game high lead of 32 points. That's it. Long 2, no good. Offensive board. And he gets it on the putback. Does Bruckert. $30 between the sides. Biggest lead has been 32. Sinicha can't get it to drop. Let's see it. Nice fake out. Peters. That's Nietzsche called again. And actually, no, my apologies. It's Sergaitis called for that foul. Peters made the first. No good on the second. Let's see how he goes by in a third. There's his 3 free throws here. Makes the third. It's a 2 of 3 from the trip to the line. The gap is down to 28. Just under 6 minutes to play here. Inside. Free throws coming. Meshkala. And he and Bividis, the only players currently scoreless on the roster for Rytas. Well, absolutely. That was a terrible first free throw, I hate to say it. Oh, of 2, so he remains scoreless. And it's an Oostende ball from the out of bounds. Vince Tianka. Calls his own number. Oh, airballs it entirely. So it's Vilnius ball, 5.5 minutes left. They lead by 28. So Oostende are actually leading in this quarter by 2. Long 2, no good. On the putback. And that's Mishkala off the mark. And it's only Buvidis who's scoreless now. Keep an eye out for him, number 35. Tianka didn't like the 3 look. Tries to go through. He's going to go to the line. I think we've seen the end of Ignas Abronis today, so I'll just give you his stat line. 26 points, all from the interior or the line. He missed his three-pointer attempts. 9 boards, 4 assists, and 2 steals. So he had a very, very good day at the office. As Vince Tianka makes the first, misses the second. The rebound is there for Danusius. Ball almost turned over, but I get it back. Here is Buvidis. Puts it up, and all 12 have scored for Rytas Vilnius in the final. 91 the score. In 60. We'll make it 62 now. Patience here for Sinicha and the rest of them. Through he goes, Mishkala, and in it goes. And even with almost exclusively backups on the floor, Rytas continue to cruise. They lead by 31 at this timeout. All the inbounds after that timeout. 31-point lead for Rytas Vilnius, just over 4 minutes to play. We are waiting to crown the well-deserved champions of the Youth Basketball Champions League, but huge credit to Filou Oostende. They have brought a much better fight than anyone has in this whole tournament to this Rytas Vilnius side. Made them know they were in a game. They're in a fight. Dan Peters, who we expect to see in the team of the tournament at this stage, draws the foul. And he makes the first. 2-2 for Dan Peters. Simple offload. Now, where can they go here? Through the rack. 95 up on the clock. So Tianka. Just about avoids the turnover. Vernier's outside. It's in the corner with Tianka. Tianka to the elbow. No good, but Dan Peters. And there is a foul called. Off ball. It's worth noting as well. So for Oostende to win the quarter, you basically want to see that lead be 29 or lower for Vilnius. For Vilnius, 31 or higher. And of course, if it stays at an even 30, it'll be a tight quarter. Vilnius, of course, at this stage, this is what we're measuring, just how much they can do in that respect. So 29, so as it stands, Oostende are winning the fourth quarter. 3:10 left. In not only this game, but of course in the whole of this season's Youth Basketball Champions League. Emotional moment, Peters. Wasn't their day, Oostende, but my word, they did bring the fight. That cuts the lead to 27. Baseline with Danusius. In he goes. And it'll be free throws. He was hoping it was only going to be the one that it was going to give him that shooter's role. Didn't quite go for him that time. And he misses the first free throw as well, Danusius. Both free throws missed, but offensive board and a quick finish means Vilnius are 3 away from the 100, but they have 2:46 to do it. Kopijans, oh, drains that. 26 between the sides. Offensive board, Danusius. 99 plays 71. Rytas Vilnius finally gets one from the field. Interception, time for them to bring up the ton. He's going to have to do it from the line. This is the first, so, well, can he bring up the 100 with this free throw? Gets a bit more interesting now, doesn't it? And of course, don't go anywhere at the final horn. We'll be staying with you live for the ceremony, of course, for our All-Stars, for our MVP, and most importantly, for that beautiful trophy. And 100 is up for Vilnius. 29-point lead. Quick foul, and that's going to have Vince Tianka straight to the line, because, of course, it's for most of this quarter. is in bonus territory. Makes the first. Two of two for Vince Kionka. Ignis or bonus is back out there. Weren't quite expecting that. Surely they're thinking the double-double maybe. In and out. Foul is called. And it's all free throws from here on out on both sides. Vilnius at the free throw line. Makes the first. Capian's taking a seat. So the lead 29. So Oostende are still +1 in this quarter. That's it. And it's turned over. For bonus. Makes his call. And it's from the corner. Free throws coming. Against Verniers. And the lead back up to 30, which is where it was at the start of this quarter. Just to rub that salt in the wound, Vilnius now have outscored Oostende, not just cumulatively, but in every quarter of play individually. 3 of 3 at the line for Vilnius. 6 of 6 from the line on the night. 32-point lead. Their largest lead has been 34. Sorry, correction, this is actually tying their largest lead at 32. They haven't quite reached 34. And then Vilnius flips it in. Soft touch finish from Danusius. 107 by 73, and that is a game high lead of 34 now. That's it. We're in the final minute. And that'll be called for a kick ball. That's it. Step back. Oh, beautiful three. 31 between the sides. Ignis or bonus. Puts it up. And eventually the alley-oop goes in. It drops. That will possibly be that. Indeed it is. It's going to end 109-76 the win for Rytas Vilnius. No surprise by the winner, but a huge surprise for those watching by just how hard they were made play for large chunks of this game by Filou Oostende. Tremendous stuff from them. For some scores, stats, Ignis bonus at 26 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals, or a plus 35 efficiency. Phenomenal stuff, that has to be said. For Oostende, lead scorer was unsurprisingly Dan Peters with 19, but Tim Verniers at 15 and Lars Kopians at 14, both impressed as well. Not the ideal day for Vince Cianca, but he still went with 11 points, 5 rebounds and 4 assists, as well as making 5 steals. Don't go anywhere, we're staying here right through the presentation so we can see that trophy given to the victorious men of Vilnius. They came here as favourites and they more than lived up to that tag. We'll very shortly be having a trophy presentation as the Oostende players go over to thank the fans who've travelled, family members largely of course. I guess it's for Belgian basketball, I gotta stress, this is great. To see a team like Oostende go up against some absolute giants of the sport in Europe and not just compete, but that they managed to take down 3 of them on the way to this decider. Just tremendous. A 3-1 record they'll finish the tournament with. Vilnius, of course, will finish 4-0. Reaching this final is such a huge deal, and you can see what it means with smaller, well, that's like smaller clubs. Oostende is obviously a big club, but with clubs who aren't as fancied to go deep. Like we saw it in Eurocup Women this year, obviously, with Baxi Ferro. We saw it in FIBA Eurocup with Bilbao, who of course won it all, their first ever major trophy. So we've seen it all there. We've seen what it can mean for these teams, what it can do. And so in the Youth Basketball Champions League for Oostende to get to this final, that's great. It's going to show basketball players back in Belgium, the peers of these young fellas, that listen, we can develop guys good enough. And, you know, great performances. It wasn't a one-man show like Dan Peters was their best player, but Vince Cianca, Kopians, all delivered, even going down into the bench. Someone like the Winter, he was finding ways to contribute. Rotzert, he's got, you know, a fair bit of eligibility left at this age group as well, I believe. He should also be able to contribute for years to come. And and I'm not talking about contributing at the underage level. Like, you know, all of these young men clearly have the mental fortitude required to go forward. As well, I believe our Vilnius players are about to get into some special kit for the presentation. And the t-shirts of the champions. Luka Vicious enjoying that with a swag. There we see the trophies they're going to be bringing home. Of course, modeled after the Basketball Champions League trophy itself. And this is lovely. Guard of Honor is being formed by the Rytas players.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the closing ceremony of the Youth Basketball Champions.
And the closing ceremony is underway.
On behalf of the Basketball Champions League, we would like to thank the CEO, the General Secretary, and supporting the organization of Dear friends, we will first begin with the selection of the best players of the tournament. Exactly who Tunisia and Mexico is going for an All-Star 5 awards, we would like to invite two board members of Mexico and Sport Mr. Aybar and Mr. John Sinji.
And our All-Star 5 is first going to be announced. There we see the medals. Silver will go to Oostende, gold to Vilnius. The All-Star 5 first.
Let's welcome number 11, Mohamed Samba
A very popular choice here from Reggio Emilia on the All-Star 5.
The next member of our star lineup is from Filou Oostende. Please welcome number 10,
Vernier is getting recognized in the All-Star 5. Lovely bonus for him. And of course, he'll be coming back up to collect that silver medal soon.
The third member of the star lineup is also from Filou Oostende. Let's give a big hand to number 7,
And no surprise here, Dan Peters named on the All-Star 5. So 2 from Filou Oostende. We expect the last 2 to both be Rytas Vilnius spots, but I have been wrong before. I will be again, but am I now?
We continue with the selection of best players. Next member of the star lineup from Vilnius, Rytas. It is number 16,
Ignace Urbonas. No surprise there.
And finally, our star lineup is completed with number 14,
Bugnis joining him in the All-Star 5. So, 2 each from our finalists and 1 from, of course, Reggio Emilia make up our All-Star 5. We have Bonus, Bugnis, Verniers, Peters, and Deme. Well, the MVP is about to be given by Mr. Hussein Beshak, and I think Mr. Hussein Beshak and the rest of the world knows who's almost certainly getting this. Ignacer Bonas, the MVP of the tournament. Well deserved. What a star he is in the making. Looking forward to following his career for years and years to come. Striking a pose.
Dear friends, to present the silver medals to Filou Oostende, the second place winner of the group.
And the silver medals will now be presented to the Oostende players.
Vice President of the Mexican United Sport Group, and Mr. Filou Oostende, General Secretary of the Rytas Vilnius. Silver medalist, Filou Oostende.
Lovely guard of honor here from the Rytas Vilnius players for the Oostende players as they collect their medals. That's class, that's respect. They'll be disappointed in the defeat, but they've got to be proud of the week they've had here. They have impressed so many people with their performance, with how they've done this week, how deep they went, how much they delivered. Going home as silver medal winners, I always have to say. Embraces to all of the Filou Oostende players.
Cheer up once more for Filou Oostende.
And that's the joy, that's the pride. These guys embracing each other.
Dear friends, present the gold medals to the winner of the new BCN Rytas 2025.
And well, it's time for the champions.
Mr. Ivan Vladimir, the winner of Rytas City. And Mr. Matej Ariel, FIBA Central Gold Medal.
The mayor of Manisa here. As is Matej Arievich from FIBA to present the medals.
The winner of Group BCN 2025 Rytas Vilnius.
He's just forgetting that they're actually all meant to go up there for a brief moment while they were cheering to see who was going first. But they're going to have a lot of fun on the way home to Lithuania, I'm sure. Lots of celebrations will ensue. Lutkovicius milking the moment, has to be said. And rightly so. He ought to. Yeah, more hardware for Ignas Urbanus to bring home. Goodness. The boys enjoying the camera here. Of course means there's only one order of business left. What this entire week's been building to. After Commodores. To enjoy this honor and handing over the trophy to Ignas Urbanus, who will pose for the formal picture, and then we'll get to the moment that everybody's expecting. Unbridled joy. Ignas Urbanus took that medal away. And absolute scenes here. Joy for the Rytas Vilnius players as they celebrate being champions of the Youth Basketball Champions League. Thank you all for joining us throughout our coverage. There's lots more to come across FIBA's channels and in the Basketball Champions League, so subscribe to those on YouTube if you haven't already. But for now, from this occasion, we leave you with the champions, Rytas Vilnius in Manisa. Good night.
Vai,